Hey, Kelly. Well, we are getting word that the Canadian government is allowing the extradition of Huawei CFO Meng Wanzhou to proceed. This decision was expected. Today is the deadline. Her next court appearance is set for March 6th. That is next week in Vancouver. And this decision clears the way for her to be extradited, for her extradition hearing, in Canadian court. And this, Kelly, really sets in motion a process that could take months, even years, and could be potentially politically explosive. As we know, China has demanded that Canada release Meng Wanzhou and demanded that the U.S. drop its extradition request. So this is certainly an interesting development, and we'll see how the hearing proceeds next week.
Deidre, not least because, especially after hearing from Larry Kudlow yesterday, it sounds like there's a lot of progress with China on the trade deal. If you were in the camp that believed this extradition was part of that, you might have thought there'd be the U.S. would relent here. Instead, it looks like this is moving forward.
Right. And the president has said that he wouldn't hesitate to use Huawei CFO Meng Wanzhou as sort of a tool, a bargaining chip in these trade talks. So the stakes are certainly raised here. Whether or not he has the authority to intervene is hotly debated, but it will certainly become an issue. And we'll see if he says anything between now and next week. Yeah, we're watching the market reaction to that, too, just in case investors took that as a sign of some friction at all. And remember, all along the way, the Justice Department has said, no, look, this is their investigation. It's been operating on a separate track. In the meantime, even as the U.S. has been making the case to its allies that they shouldn't use Huawei equipment, Deidre, the headlines lately seem to suggest people are going the other way, that they just don't have a lot of good alternatives, and they're trying to just make sure they don't have concerns about spying with this equipment. Yeah, Kelly, I was just talking to a security expert and asking what are the alternatives, right? There are not that many companies in the world that makes this kind of network equipment that enables this next wave of 5G networking. And he says that it's all in the implementation. So countries are deciding now, you've got Australia, New Zealand, whether to outright ban Chinese telco equipment. The U.S., of course, is considering a whole outright ban as well. So this is all tied together and tied in with the trade talks. And Meng Wanzhou, the CFO of Huawei, which is the biggest company in the world that makes this kind of equipment, makes the story even more complicated.